What's going on, my Wnba family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. The playoff tree has finally been set, and I think this is exactly what the Fever wanted, man. We're about to get all the way into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy if you like the content, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit at least 13.9 by the end of the day, so if y'all can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it. All right, so as we can see, man, the Indiana Fever is going to be playing the Sun, right? Now, the reason I say this is probably the best chance they have to making it to the finals is because if they would have ran into the Lynx, I feel like the Lynx are their kryptonite. Although they beat them one time in the season already, I feel like they have a very hard time defending the Minnesota Lynx. They do a great job finding their way around the mid-range game, and they do it better than any other team that I've seen, honestly. Reeve might be a bad coach personality-wise, but she can coach her butt off, man. She's a good coach. I don't feel like the Sun are that much of a threat like the Lynx are. The Sun are a good team. I'm not knocking them. I don't think it's going to be an easy feat here, especially with them playing both of the first games in the backyard of the Sun. But I do feel like that is the best chance they have going this route to make it to the finals. Now, if we look in the first round, you got best of three, right? So in this case, Indiana Fever is going to be playing at the Sun's home 2 times. And if they make it all the way to the third game, it'll be back in Indiana, right? This is not the best opportunity for them to beat the Lynx, but for the Sun, I think this is all they need to figure it out and get past them. Now, let's say Indiana get past the Sun and then the Lynx make it. I think the Lynx is going to win this series, so let's say they get past them. Now you have best of 5 right here, right? So out of 5 games or out of best of 5, I think the Indiana Fever will have a better chance of figuring out what they need to do in order to beat the Lynx. So at the end of the day, this is probably all they could ask for here. This is the best opportunity that they could have asked for, especially with the position that they're in with the 6th seed. Now, it is some things that the Fever have on their side. I think they are going to turn the away games into home games, the way the fans come out and support Caitlin Clark and the Fever. But will that be enough for them to win in their backyard? That's the question, because we've seen them lose away games, right? The away games felt like home games. Every time they made a bucket, the crowd went crazy for them. So now you do have that problem with Nalissa and Dejanay, right? And it's been said a few times that Nalissa looked like she is throwing the game when she goes against the Sun. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully she comes out there and play her butt off. Honestly, I would like Nalissa Smith to come off the bench and Timmy start in that position, have Dantas be the 6th man like they're doing. And I don't know, just sprinkle a little Nalissa in there. I don't think they need to play Nalissa in this one. She never performs well against the Sun, I don't believe, if I'm not mistaken. So if that's the case, you might as well just bench her and let Timmy start. The offense flows a little better with Timmy out there anyway. Now, looking at the top here, I do feel like the Aces and Liberty are going to meet again here at the semifinals. It's just who will win right here at the semifinals? That's the question, right? I feel like the Liberty might just pull it off because the Aces haven't been looking as strong as they usually look for the past 2 years. But I think the Aces are going to put up a fight, though. They're not going to roll over, especially A'ja Wilson. She's not about to roll over and let you just win. So that's going to be an exciting series there. I'm looking forward to watching that. Lynx, I feel the Lynx are the best team in the playoffs right now, especially the way that they finished. They're definitely the best team in the playoffs. But the most feared team is Indiana because you just don't know what you're going to get. This is their first time all together being in the playoffs. And then seeing that hot trail that they were on the second half of the season, you just don't know what you're about to see. So for the Sun, I know they're shaking in their boots. They're shaking in their boots a little bit. Let's see what some of the people are saying, man. Where's Chicago? Man, if y'all don't know, man, Chicago is out. Atlanta Dream has put them out of the playoffs. Okay, so I answered that question for you right there. Sorry, but Fever getting swept. See, there you go. You got people underestimating them. I would not underestimate the Fever right now, man. Especially how that bench showed out. Maybe they saw one thing that they needed to see, especially with Wallace, right? Wallace dropped 17 points that last game. Man, look, the Fever series is about to be wild. This is probably going to be the best series in the WNBA playoffs. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a dogfight. Fever winning it all. Okay, let's get it. Dang, Clark made it to the playoffs. That's impressive for Ricky leading the team. And that's why I say, man, that's why you can't just say, oh, Caitlin Clark don't deserve to be in the MVP conversation. She's been doing very well, man. She's been doing very well. Now, I do have Asia front running it, but to just say Caitlin Clark don't deserve to be in the conversation, it's so many ways the MVP conversation can go. So it's hard to say anybody is wrong for any opinion that they have about it. It's so many aspects you can look, so many angles you can look at when it comes to MVP. So it's a tough discussion, man. Are we ready for the WNBA Finals to get higher ratings than the NBA Finals? Now, the only way I think this will happen is if Caitlin Clark make it. If Caitlin Clark don't make it all the way to the finals, I don't think that's going to happen. But the NBA Finals wasn't that enjoyable. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't my favorite one. My wife was watching it because of the Dallas Mavericks. She liked them all of a sudden. But other than that, man, I did not like that finals. So it could. I don't know. It wasn't a good finals to me. I actually despise that each round is not the same length of games. Atlanta, did I miss something? Yeah, you missed the fact that the Sky kept losing. They just kept losing. 8, 12 teams is just wrong. You put any more teams in the playoffs, you might as well put all the teams in the playoffs. I mean, what do you want them to do, man? Fever winning it all. Hey, man, I'm telling you, isn't that every team there is? They funny. The Angel Reese stands right now. Fever can do it, man. They can do it. They just have to play the game that I know that they can play. That run and gun, fast pace. They have to play that. And the rotations need to be better. Christy Sides have to be on point with the rotations. If all that is clicking, man, come on, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. What are y'all predictions, man? Do y'all feel like the Fever are going to make it past the Sun and meet up with the Lynx? Do y'all feel like the Fever can beat the Lynx? What do y'all feel, man? Who is making it out of this conference here, man? Is it going to be Liberty and Aces again? Or do you think somebody's going to upset somebody? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments, man. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.